Hi everyone, I'm Benzin. Welcome to review of Rosenrot, the fifth record by the band Rammstein. Today we're celebrating the 20th anniversary of the record, so I decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. I've already reviewed most of their discography, so go check those videos out. My story with this band is quite simple. Back when Rammstein had only 2 records out, my family members, especially my siblings, were massive fans of them. We even had that DVD, Live aus Berlin. That was the newest thing from Rammstein at the time. It was from 1999. I still have it to this day. The DVD still works. It's great. I was like 3 or 4 years old when I would just spend time listening to Hilf Mir on a cassette tape. It was so much fun. Then Zenzug, then Mute came out, which is my favorite record from this band. Then Eise, which I do love, and then this one. At the time I didn't know much about the story behind Rosenrot and Rise because I didn't have internet. I had internet like in 2008. Rosenrot is actually a B-side record. We have 6 songs that didn't make the cut for Eise, 4 songs that were demoed like during the production of Mute and Eise, and the band decided to like, okay, let's tweak those a little bit and release them to the public. Apparently there's only one new song here, Stirb, nicht, Feuer, but that's also not true because I found a demo version of it from 2003-2004 which does not have Sharin on the vocals, it just has Till on it. So yeah, this is just a B-side record, to be quite honest. And what annoys me the most about the Rosenrot is the fact that it doesn't even have all of the B-sides from Rise. As you may remember, when Rise was announced, it had like a track list out, and the 9th song was called Absent. Hilf Mir was probably on the record, I think it started the album. So where is Absent? Like, where is the song Absent? I would love to hear it. Like, it was supposed to be on the album, but at the last minute it was removed. I don't know why. The band thought it was a great song, so why remove it and why not put it on this record? I am very interested in that Absent song and 4 more which I forgot the titles of. But yeah, there are more B-sides from Rise, and I feel like the band could just release another B-side record. So that's the story of Rosenrot, and what's even more funny is that Rosenrot only came out because the label Universal wanted to, because some head of the record company really enjoyed the song Rosenrot, and he was like disappointed that it was not on the track list of Rise, and he was so angry, like, where is Rosenrot? I want Rosenrot. He was so angry that he basically paid the band to release this record. So it's hilarious. It's a hilarious story. When I think about it, if I was a billionaire, I would also pay my favorite band to release B-sides because I want to hear them. The lineup here is the same as since the band's inception. We have Till Lindemann on the vocals, Christopher Doom Schneider on the drums, Christian Lawrence on the keyboard, Oliver Reader on the bass, Richard Kruspe and Paul Landers on guitars. That's it, let's start the review. The production is handled by Jacob Hellner, the same dude that produced all of the Rammstein records except the 2 newest ones, which actually explains why they don't sound that great, to be honest. The production is crispy, it's straight to the point, it's punchy, not as we're not clipping just the way I like it. It sounds stellar. I especially enjoyed the drum mix here. The bass is up front, the guitars and the vocals you can hear without any problems, and we also have some other instruments that are in the background. Message is diverse. The songs are mostly about stalking people, burning in a fire, searching for loved ones, dying because you're trying to go to a high length for someone, you know, to earn their affection. There's a song about sex because this is Rammstein actually. We also have some songs, positive ones, like Ein Lied, which is a song for the fans, for the Rammstein fans. And it's the most wholesome thing from this band. Like, you're not going to find anything more wholesome than Ein Lied. So we also have a song about war in Iraq called Zerstören. Yeah, so mostly love, sex, war, stuff like that. Structure of the tracks is basic standard intro, verse, because bridge, chorus, outro. Sometimes the bridge has more segments in it. When it comes to the genre, this is an industrial metal release with some slight nu metal influences here and there, because Rammstein became very entranced by nu metal during Mute recording sessions, which is why Mute is half nu metal album, and Rise was even more nu metal. And because half of the songs here are from Rise, then it's obvious that they still have that sound, like tracks Hilf Mir, Mann, Gegen, Mann, Benzin, Rosenrot, they are very molded by nu metallish presence, but industrial metal is still up front, it's the thing you're going to hear here. And we also have 3 ballads here, which is quite surprising. It's a little bit too much for me. Now I'm even more curious how the song Absent would sound like. Maybe it's a heavy banger, who knows. Now let's talk about the musicianship. Let's start with the drummer. His playing is stellar, the double bass work, the precision of his playing, the grooves, everything, just everything. He slaps. The Doom guy is great. Next let's talk about the keyboard. Add some electronic elements here and there, some cool samples. Yeah, it works. It sounds similar to the previous record. Next, the guitar work. Love the guitar work, the crunchy guitar riffs. They're simple but effective, straight to the point. We also have some more acoustic passages here and there, some more somber and heartful melodies. Next, let's talk about the bass work. The bass is audible and it slaps. I just love the bass playing by Oliver, I think, and the keyboardist was Christian, I think. He mostly plays whatever he wants, he doesn't follow the guitars that much, and I do enjoy that a lot. Last but not least, let's mention all of the weird instruments here, some symphonic ones, some keyboards, some some Hispanic stuff, Latin stuff, all of that is here and it enriches the sound of the music. And now let's talk about the vocals by Till Lindemann. His voice is on point, like I love his singing, yelling, shouting, all of that is beautiful, emotional. It's why this band is unique and one of a kind, not just because of the voice obviously, but the voice is very important as well. Now let's rate the individual songs. The album opens up with Benzin, Benzin, Hilf Mir Benzin. I am quite surprised that this track isn't on some soundtrack for a video game about racing, like Need for Speed for example, because it has the pace, it has the lyrics, it's beautiful, it's angry, it's a nu metal banger, it's passionate. This song was built on the ashes of a demo track called Student from the Mute sessions from 1999. I'm happy that it's here because it's fantastic, it's fun to listen to. The music video is hilarious, you need to watch it. When I was like 8 or 9, I would put up Viva 2 on my TV and Benzin was there, Mann Gegen Mann was there, Rosenrot. They would play these music videos all the time and it was a fun time. Benzin, a fantastic opener, one of the better tracks here. Give me a Benzin. Also a fun fact for you, Benzin, Mann Gegen Mann and Rosenrot. I did a guitar cover of these songs a couple of years ago on my second channel because I love Rammstein. This song is 10 plus out of 10. Mann Gegen Mann, that main guitar riff so punchy, so heavy. It's simple but effective. Love this song with all of my heart. It's the second best track here. For some reason, this is also like a improved unreleased demo track. So weird, right? Why wasn't this like released before Rosenrot? It's a fantastic song. The music video is weird as hell, but the song goes hard. Like I enjoy every single section here. Shmoda! Ah, the screaming is fantastic. 11 out of 10. Rosenrot, the title song, the track that the president of Universal loves or some shit. This one is like the second version of the track Stein Stein. It's not as good as Stein Stein. Half of the melodies here are from Stein Stein, because Stein Stein was called Rosenrot before it was like called Stein and Rosenrot is just, I am not sure what this is. It's a great song, don't get me wrong. It's one of the better ones here. I love the bass line. Die verborgene muss man graben, wenn die Fahnen Wasser, Rosenrot, oh Rosenrot, die Wasser ist in der See. Great stuff. That guitar riff is from Stein Stein, like it's the same one. But I understand why some dude from Universal wanted to hear this song, like he wanted this song to be released because it's a great song nonetheless. 10 out of 10. Spring, which means jump. This song was built from 2 demos from Rise sessions. I wonder how those songs sounded like, because this one sounds very disjointed. It's like they've actually put 2 songs together and it does not work that well. So I would actually love to hear the demos. Spring is weird, like I do enjoy verses a little bit, the chorus is okay, the bridge is fine, but this is just a great song. Could have been so much more. some of the things here just do not seem to connect well. So yeah, if it were up to me, if I were Rammstein, I would not release this song. 8 out of 10. Bist, this one is slightly better than the previous track. I've heard a rumor that this was removed from Rise because the band wanted to have heavier tracks on the album. Maybe that's the case, I don't know. I do love that cool symphonic melody at the beginning, and then the guitar riffs. The verses are okay. Ich liebe ich nicht mehr, something like that. Wo bist du, wo bist du, sind allein, sein, wo bist du. It's great, but I feel like the bridge kinda lacks something, like a soul. Still, it's better than Spring, that's for sure. 9 out of 10. Stirb, nicht, Feuer, features Sharin and Bobo or something, and this song is okay, but the women, I don't enjoy their voices. I wish it was only Till singing, and you can actually find the demo version of this song from 2003 where only Till is singing, so this is another unreleased song from the past. I prefer the demo version with only Till on the vocals. The album version is fine, I can survive through it, but I would urge you to check out the demo cut with only Till singing. Still, I do enjoy the snare sound here, the instrumental work, Till singing. It's okay, it's a good song, just nothing special. It's the weakest one on the album, but I would still prefer listening to this one than half of the songs on the self-titled record from 2019. It's just better. 7 out of 10. Zerstören. Ha, ha, ha. Es ist noch nicht gehört. Nein. Zerrissen. 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 Oh, oh, oh. So, Zerstören, I remember seeing like a music video for this song from the video game First Encounter also Recon. It was hilarious. Zerstören means destroy. I actually loved this song when I was like 9 years old, but after a while I've noticed that it's too long. It has too much repetition, and that's the only thing that makes it not a masterpiece in my eyes. They could have toned down on the repetition in the verses, because it gets a little tiring after some time. Because I've heard this record hundreds of times, so that's the reason. Like, if you only heard this like 2 times in your life, you're probably not going to notice, but I did notice. It should have been like addressed, like they could have predicted that the song is too long. And I also enjoyed the more somber outro here. 9+ out of 10. Hilf Mir is the reason I'm making this review. This song was supposed to start Rise. It was removed at the last minute with Absent, the other song that remains unreleased. Hilf Mir is a banger. It's one of the best Rammstein songs. I love the main melody, the verses here, the chorus. Hilf mir, das Feuer liebt mich nicht. Das Feuer liebt mich nicht, hilf mir. Ich brennt. I love the verses here, the symphonic elements, the samples, the bass line, the drumming with that cool grassy snare, boink. Wow, the chorus is so emotional, and the best part, the outro with the Hilf Mir, and how there's like boom 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 blast beat section, Hilf Mir, Hilf Mir, and it ends with like a piano lick. Wow, this song is the reason why I bought a digipack of this album, because I wanted to have an actual object that holds Hilf Mir inside it, not just, you know, MP3 or something. 12 out of 10. Quiero, puta. This is another song that was like created from a demo from 2003 maybe, or before that. I really want to hear the original version because this song is great. I do enjoy the Italian or Hispanic additions, like those like Mexican or something. I love that. The vocals are great. The guitarist, women singing, especially in the bridge, it destroys the song for me. Like Carmen Zapata, that's her name. Wow, just remove her from the song. Like, what are you doing? You've ruined the track. It could have been 10 out of 10. But with her vocals, hell no. 8+ out of 10. That's the best like rating I can give it because of those vocals. Feuer und Wasser. This is a song about a stalker who stalks his woman and they aren't the same and he cries. It's a great song. Another song that didn't make the cut for Rise. and I'm happy that it didn't, because it does not deserve to be on Rise, but it deserves to be here because it's better than Stirb, nicht, Feuer, cool sounding track, 8 minus out of 10. Ein Lied, the last song here, another track that didn't make the cut for Rise, I am not sure why, because it's beautiful. It's simple but effective, somber, smooth, wholesome. This one is a mood. You have to be in the correct mindset to enjoy this song, because this is not technical death metal. This is like a ballad, like a piece to just drift out or rethink your life choices. Yeah, love it with all of my heart, 10 out of 10. Now let's talk about 3 songs that didn't make the cut, that I know that were leaked online because I've heard them many times. Schtiel is a song that Thiel and Richard, I think, made in 2003, and you can find 2 versions of it, the 2-minute one or 5-minute full version, which is harder to get, but I did and I do enjoy it. I feel like they should have like brought this song to Rammstein and add it here, because it's better than half of the songs on Rosenrot. You should check it out, it's fun. I especially enjoy the chorus and the singing, because Thiel singing here slightly reminds me of Serge Tankian from System of a Down, which is weird, but it works, 9 out of 10. Shout and Anna, Shout, Tears for Fears, shout, shout, let it all out, these are the things I can do without, come on, I'm talking to you, so come on. Thiel singing here is actually great. The music could have been better, that's for sure, because this is like a demo made as a, I don't know, joke or just to like stretch your muscles, whatever. It sounds good, it's okay, it could have used more work. It's just a demo, 7 out of 10. Anna, on the other hand, trio cover. This is awful, probably the worst thing Rammstein has ever done, or just Till Lindemann, because his singing here is not good. And it's weird to say so, because his singing is always good. Maybe he was drunk here, I am not sure. And the music is also just okay. You can listen to it, you know, just to check it out, just so you know that it exists. But I am glad this was not released like commercially. 5 out of 10. To sum it up, the consistency is stable, the flow is fitting, reparability, yeah, it's a great record. I do enjoy most of the stuff here. Tracks like Mann, Gegen, Mann, Hilf Mir, Benzin, Rosenrot, Zerstören, Ein Lied should have been like maybe on Rise, who knows, like I would easily replace Moscow with Hilf Mir, and that way Rise would have been a perfect album. And also I am very still pissed off that Absinthe and other songs that were like confirmed to appear on Rise did not appear, and instead we have Rosenrot, and those songs still aren't here. Where are those songs? When are we going to hear them? Because I wish Rammstein would treat their fans as Linkin Park does. You know, Linkin Park, when they announced 20th anniversary of their first and second record, they released all of the B-sides, even songs that we've never heard before, and there were like 20 or 40 of them each time. And that's great actually. Band called Taproot released a special edition of their second record, which had like 14 unreleased songs. And those were new tracks, new original songs. And I would love to see that happening with Rammstein and System of a Down. Bands that I hold close to my heart and that I know that they are like keeping some cool bangers hidden in their vaults. People would buy that shit, like people want to hear that. And of course the band might say, but our integrity as an artist. Nah, shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? If you're worried that it's not on par with your other stuff, just do not release it as an album, but as a compilation, like a B-side compilation, maybe B-side EPs, whatever, you know, or just release it for free. Like, here's something that we've done that we think isn't that great, but maybe you guys will dig it. This is my mental state, because I am a musician myself. I've released 8 studio records so far and also a couple of EPs, and most of my EPs are actually songs that I thought were too weak to appear on my full length, and I still receive messages from people that, wow, this song is so great, yeah, I love this song. And I'm like, I'm happy for you, I'm not happy for myself, because I actually hate some of those songs. I feel like they're garbage, but I've still released them and you love them. And I am happy that this happened, that you can still enjoy something that I've created. It might not have worth, but it has worth for you, to you. So I dig that, I'm happy about that. And I feel like every musician should think like I do in this case, like, because you never know what people might hold close to their hearts and what they might find appealing to. Like, imagine, Rosenrot was not supposed to happen. Rammstein did not want these songs out into the world. Like, they didn't want Hilf Mir or Mann, Gegen, Mann or Benzin or Rosenrot. And it's laughable to think about, you know? Songs like this you don't want to people hear, listen to, but they're great. Great! Most of the stuff here is great, and I love it. So that's all from me, Zerstören, by spinning this record today. It deserves your love and attention. If you have enjoyed this review, give it a like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, links in the description. Shout out to my Patreon supporters who gracefully sponsor these videos. You are all truly wonderful. If you want, you can join them so I can make more videos like this one. I will see you next time. Bye!